Hey guys, pretty cool video today. It was a couple of days ago. I just had to get everything sorted. I got a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace. So story time. So 2 days ago, I see it. I'm at the help desk at at Assumption, and the I'm going through Facebook Marketplace, and I see an ad. It's in a little box, and there's just a bunch of cards in these four tins. I can't actually get them in the frame, but these two and these two. So he wants 110, and just this was the only picture. Hey, found these in a closet. I kind of want them gone today. So I message him and say, hey, are these still available? And if so, can I do you have any more pictures of the cards? Now, again, this happens all the time where people won't get back to you, or they'll say they've already been sold because these things go quick. But he actually got back to me pretty fast, and he sent me a picture. He goes, yeah, I've got a picture. I've got a couple of them. I looked them up on Collector, which is an app for Pokemon cards to figure out the value. And I picked out, I picked out a few of them that are valuable. And these are the ones he shows. If I can get them all into frame, I can, but so these are the 8 he shows. Now, this one, unfortunately, as you might be able to see, it's Espeon EX, but it's actually a World Championships card, meaning it's kind of worthless. I mean, technically, TCG Player says it's still worth like $10, but I don't really count it as that. I think it's cool, but it's not important. But the rest of these cards are pretty awesome. This is base set Mewtwo. Well, again, I'll get to the condition of these cards, but base set Mewtwo, always pretty cool. Mewtwo level X. This was important because the 4 tins I would later figure out they're from Gen 4. So the Mewtwo level X, this is a promo, it actually went with this tin. So that's cool. Kabutops, Delta Species Holo from Holland Phantoms, very cool card. But the last 4, this is where it gets crazy. Space Time Distortion is a secret rare. The only secret rare from the Mysterious Treasures set is really cool and is a card I've been looking for because I thought it was really cool. This is the only secret rare, and I figured it might slip by because it's a trainer card. And then these last three, Walrein EX, Swampert EX, and Skarmory EX from, for these, actually they're all from, this is from Crystal Guardians, and these 2 are from Power Keepers. I'm going to get to the conditions of these later, but for now I'm just going to complete the story. So I saw this and went, okay, yeah, this is some good shit. And I messaged him, I say, okay, that's cool. I do the math. These come to like about 175 or whatever. Like, I don't know condition, but I'm guessing here, and it's kind of all happening fast. I said, hey, if you'll do 75, so sorry, he listed it out for $110. So I messaged him, whatever, he sends me the pictures, and I said, hey, if you'll do $75, I'll come down there today, whenever you're free. And again, usually this is where people say, screw you, I know what these are worth, or nope, I have to get 110, then it's like a gut check thing. And he responds back, meet in the middle and do 95, question mark. And then before I can even like respond back to that, because I had to do something at the IT desk, he messages back, or sorry, 85, question mark. And I do a gut check, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do 85. So again, you have to understand that based on what I know so far, it's literally just these 8 cards. So I agree to go meet him. He's in Boston, and there's a lot of traffic getting down there, but there's a lot of traffic going back, so it was a pain in the ass to drive to. But I do get to him, and I pick it up. Now he tells me as I'm paying him, he's like, yeah, like several people, like over like 10 people messaged me after we agreed to meet. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But he's a good guy. And so anyway, these are the cards that I knew of. I'm gonna put these back. Again, I don't really count this, but we'll put these back in their piles. The So again, this is all I got. And as I'm driving down there, I'm thinking like, oh man, maybe he screwed me. Like he knows what this stuff's worth. He looked up like the stuff that was worth the most, and like this is the price for it, and it's all threat. Like I'm probably like I'm greedy. You know, I want to triple my money. So if I put in $85, oh my god, I mean, what I gotta get to like freaking 265 dollars. Like that's impossible. So whatever. I you know I get there, I pick it up, I drive back, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So let me go through. I don't really know what I want to start with, but just some of the crazy shit I found um in this lot. And I told myself once I saw it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna triple my money with this lot. I'm gonna do okay, but you know, I have to just respect that. Like when you buy something for $85, you're not gonna triple your money. I think I actually got pretty freaking close. So, um, first thing I'll just tell you guys. Actually, let me go get them right now. This was his full collection, right? So I had a bunch of common cards, mostly from Gen 4 and Gen 3. And then a bunch of reverse hollows. So these are some cool cards. I'm just gonna go crazy. I mean, some of them are damaged, like this guy's pretty damaged, and so is this guy. But I mean, they're pretty cool. You know, and a lot of them I don't have. They're usually Gen 3, Gen 4. Yep, Gen 4. Oh yeah, mostly Gen 4, as you could tell with the tins. Yeah, so actually, I think these are all Gen 4, and I separated the Gen 3 ones, and I might have already put those away, but you get the idea. Like, I was looking through these, and he had them all spread out, but yeah, so here's a good, you know, selection of them that are pretty cool. But it was his entire collection. He did not keep anything back from me, and I can show you why I know that. So let's start, let's go throughout the years. First, this is all the cool stuff from, like base set, you know, the first generation of Pokemon. First, we've got our base set Mewtwo, pretty cool. It's I have to go really fast because there's a lot of stuff to show. Um, you know, moderately played, nothing crazy, but very cool because I didn't have it. Yeah, this card again is one of the ones I saw, so I wasn't too surprised by this. Next, should stop showing them. Pre-release Dark Gyarados. I think I actually saw Dark Gyarados peeking through one of the tins, but I wasn't sure if it was pre-release or whatever. But yeah, here it is. It's actually in like not terrible condition for being such an old card. But yeah, if it wasn't the pre-release version, it'd be worth way more. Blah blah blah. But it's one I don't have, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. And just keep in track of your head that I paid 85 for this. Okay, just because it's gonna add up. As I was looking through the tins, I found Fossil Hitmonlee Hollow. Pretty cool. Again, you know, moderately played. It's beat. But again, I'm pretty sure it's one I don't have. And even if it's one I have, it's still really cool to find another, you know, early Wizards of the Coast Hollow. But this is when I knew I was in for a treat. While I was looking through one of the tins, I happened to find a Legendary Collection Reverse Hollow Dark Slowbro. I freaked out when I saw this. This is one of the cards like that I knew, like if he knew his stuff, he would have put in the advertisement. Like he didn't know enough to know that this wasn't actually the real Espeon EX. And this is something he would have definitely put. Like this is like a $20 to $30 card by itself. It's a little beat, you know, admittedly. It's not as well kept as some of the other cards, but I mean it's old, you know? Really rare. I honestly never expected to get one of these cards. They're really cool. I've always wanted one. I expected maybe I'd find a cool like common card, but the best part of this, it's Dark Slope and it's a rare. It's a freaking rare. Yeah, it's really cool. I actually have the Hollow Dark Slowbro from Rocket. I got from one of my other, you know, lots. I think I got it on eBay. And now I have the reverse hollow from Legendary Collection, which is pretty freaking cool. When I saw this, I knew, like, actually, this is one of the last ones I saw. I knew that, like, this, you know, was actually a really good deal. So, I mean, it doesn't show up too well on the camera, but the reverse hollow pattern's crazy. So that was a surprise. Next, going on. Space-Time Distortion. This is one of the cards I saw. What I didn't see though was that it's beautiful. Like it is near mint. It is no, like, I mean, it's got very small blemishes. This card is in beautiful condition, and you'll see with some of the other cards that they're not. And I expected that. I mean, these cards are old, but this card is beautiful. It's one of the ones I knew when I was buying it, but I just didn't expect it to be in such good condition. Hold on, I gotta move some of this stuff. I'm gonna go rapid fire through some of these because, yeah. So, hold on. This is another cool one. This is Sharon's Choice. This is a secret rare from Rising Rivals. Along with the Rotoms in this set, there was this weird card where it's like, I don't know, a guy with Rotom. You can see it's got a cool like reverse hollow pattern. It's only worth like, you know, $4 or $5, but it's cool. It's a secret rare that I didn't have, that I knew of, and then I figured, maybe I'd find it. It'd sneak through, and here it is. I have some weird some stuff that came with it that I might show at the end of the video, but here are some Burger King promos. We've got Dialga and Palkia. From what I recognize, that these two are pretty common Burger King promos. The Glaceon and the Pikachu are more rarer, and again, these guys are like moderately played. They've been thrashed around. This Glaceon's pretty cool. And this Pikachu is the most rarest of them all, I think, and it's the most beat up of them. So, what can you do? Again, I don't think I have any of these, or at least I know for a fact I don't have the Pikachu or the Glaceon. I might have these two. But yep, these are pretty cool. A few other ones of note. These are some cool reverse hollows that I knew were like pretty rare, that I figured I'd show off. Pikachu from Stormfront reverse hollow, and the reason that these are in top loaders is because they're beautiful, and if they're worth $5 or more, I usually try to put them in a top loader. All right, my boy Bidoof from Stormfront, a reverse hollow, again, beautiful condition, so he was in a top loader. And Glaceon reverse hollow from Rising Rivals, again, pretty good condition. Okay, let me try and get through these. I know this is gonna be a pretty long video, so I'm just gonna try and get through them. Reverse hollow from Crystal Guardians is Mudkip. Again, it's in the top loader because it's in beautiful condition. It's like, you know, $5 or whatever. This was cool, though this didn't end up panning out to anything. This is Growlithe from Skyridge. The only Skyridge card in this. I remember when I saw this, I'm like, holy shit, if he has a hollow or reverse hollow from Skyridge, I'm going to blow. It's going to be crazy. But no, this is it. But it's cool. Very cool. It's worth a couple bucks, and it puts in the top loader because it's my first Skyridge card. Always wanted a Skyridge card, and they always went for crazy on eBay because, again, people want this type of card. And it was just like a throw-in. I didn't see it until I started looking through it. All right. Here we go. The cream of the crop. Kabutops, Delta Species Hollow. Very, very cool. In decent condition, moderately played. Very cool card, and you know, it's worth like $9 to $10. God, I gotta start. I'm running out of room here. These three, pretty cool. Swampert is the most expensive of these cards, like on paper, but it's actually the most thrashed. If you see in the corner, there's like a little thing there and thing there and dirt on him, and yeah, he's kind of beat throughout the entire card. Moderately played. Oh, and then there's like a thing here. Yeah, so this one's beat, but it's still a very cool card, and goes for a lot even in this damaged form. Skarmory EX is the next one. Again, another very awesome card. In better condition than Swampert, but a little light play on here, and I think there's a little. See if I can put it on camera. Hold on. Yeah, it's on the side here. You see that? A little bit of damage on the side. It goes in a little bit, but still not too bad. The best of these is Walrein EX. Holy crap. When I saw this in the picture, again, I assume these were all damaged. When I see cards this old, I just assume they're damaged. This is beautiful. It is the most beautiful of all the three. It's got a little mark up here, a little mark up here, but besides that, everything is beautiful. There's no other whitening on the sides, and the front is beautiful. I honestly classify this as near mint, and it's really, really cool to get some of these old cards that, like, this one wasn't even in a freaking sleeve. Like, the Swampert EX was in, like, one of, like a penny sleeve. This thing wasn't even in a penny sleeve, and it came out pretty well, so I was very happy with this. But wait! there's more. Even though in the ad I only saw Mewtwo level X, and by the way, this is, it's in good condition, moderately played, whatever. I think this card looks pretty cool, but it's a level X I don't have. Well, little did I know, there's a ton of them. Starting with Dialga level X from this tin, and then I started to do the math. Regigigas level X, Empoleon level X, Heatran level X from one of the tins, Shaman level X, and Torterra level X from one of the tins. I'll quickly try to go through them. So Mewtwo was moderately played, Torterra EX, not too bad, but again, moderate play on the sides. Again, really cool. I don't have any of these level X's, which is why it was so crazy. Shaman EX is pretty cool, but it's also thrashed. The most damaged of them all, whitening on like all the borders. But what can you do? Pretty cool. Heatran level X. These are all promo level X's, by the way, but they're still pretty cool. They're worth a couple bucks each. And it adds up. I mean, there's freaking there's like 8 of them here. No, not 8. No. Oh, yeah, 7. 7 of them. In decent condition. Moderately played. These are actually more beat up than Walrein EXs, which is why it's so crazy. Empoleon level X, a bit of damage and dirt on the front, and on the back. You got some, whitening in all the corners. Regigigas level X. I actually had Regigigas before, but mine was way more damaged than this one. This is still damaged, moderately played, but I can upgrade my copy. This is the best one though. Again, this one didn't have a sleeve. This thing is beautiful though. It is, I swear, near mint. I'm trying to point out the flaw. I mean, there's some light whitening up here and down here, but the other corners are fine, and it is in beautiful condition. The best of all the level X's, even Mewtwo. So yeah, if you do the tally, I think I made up pretty well. There's a couple other things I'll show you, hopefully before this video runs out. Just give me a sec. Some other reverse hollows, cool hollow lightning energy from Hollow and Phantoms. A couple reverse hollows from certain sets, including this Hollow Manectric, which is pretty cool. But it's actually kind of damaged. I didn't even put a top. I wanted to film this video before I, so I can put some of this awesome stuff away. Along with this, he must have enjoyed going to Burger King as a kid, because I got this, which is a little toy from Burger King that he must have gotten, including this thing too, which is also from Burger King, which is like a card holder, but not a Pokemon card holder, because I've tried to put Pokemon cards in this slot up here and it doesn't work. I don't really know, but yeah. So this was crazy, mostly because of some of the conditions and some of the cards that I did know, like the Time Space Distortion and Walrein EX, and then all the level X's I didn't know I was going to get, and then this reverse hollow Dark Slowbro from Legendary Collection. This lot was amazing. It had a little bit of everything in here, from base set cards, from base set hollows, to EXs from the Gen 3 era, to secret rares in Gen 4, to Gen 4 level X's, to a freaking Skyridge card, to Legendary Collection reverse holo. It had absolutely everything. I think the total tally, when I put in some of the other cards that I had, that some of the reverse holos, it was up to like over $300. Now I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But considering I paid $85 for this whole lot, and a bunch of other like common cards and stuff from Gen 3 and Gen 4, even if I didn't triple my money, I got a very good deal, and I got some really awesome cards for $85. So yeah, it almost makes me think that it was actually worth, probably it was worth 110, even if I didn't know it at the time. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. These are some awesome cards to add to my collection, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.